Asparagus, also known as nature's dagger, is the world's most dangerous vegetable, not including the potato shark.
You suck at cooking, yeah, you totally suck.
We'll start by taking the asparagus and washing off the asparticles, because asparticles aren't good for you. And then we'll just dry those off like a freshly bathed baby. Then you can snap off the ends at a bottom knuckle, or just grab your chef's knife, line them all up, and then chop them. You never want to let your chef's knife think it's the boss of the kitchen. So we're going to lay these out on a parchment papered pan, then drizzle on some olive. Gotta keep olive oil on its toes, it's had a free ride long enough. Then we'll sprinkle on 2 tablespoons of sliced almonds. You can slice these yourself if you want to be a martyr. Or a fun thing to do is try to put them back together like an almond puzzle. Just grab some wood glue here and perfect. You'd never know this had been sliced up already. Now we'll sprinkle on 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, which you can buy smoked or just buy the regular paprika and then hotbox it. Now I'm going to make the asparagus steamroll each other like they're at an oiled up slumber party while on a spice and almond cleanse. See the Goop Lab episode 4. Then we'll just spread these out to give them a little space, then into the undo, preheated to 400, they gundo for around 50 mundo until the almundo start to brundo. An individual asparagus is known as an asparagus spear. The reason for that is, oh yeah, I still got it. Most people know that after eating asparagus, your pee will smell like asparagus. But most people don't know that if you stir your coffee with asparagus, your coffee will smell like pee, if you also pee in your coffee. By the way, this recipe is on page 140 of my book, which you really shouldn't stab, it makes it way harder to read. Now we'll take the asparagus out of the onion, and those are looking pretty good. Now we'll transfer them to a fancy platter, or a plancy platter if you prefer. And then you want to collect these almond slice stragglers and bedazzle your asparagus to make it look cool. And if you get unwanted splatter, you can wipe it off with a paper towel, or use a very tiny vacuum. It's said that in high-end dining, asparagus is the only food you can eat with your fingers. But when you're aware of just how dangerous this vegetable is, you're much smarter to use pliers. That's a damn good asparagus. And now together, let's recite the asparagus oath.
With great asparagus comes great responsibility. I promise to wield the power of asparagus wisely, to use the awesome destructive power of asparagus for good and not evil. If I can spare an asparagus for a friend or a guest, I promise to always do my very best, to nurture my body, to wield it proudly, to not stab things irresponsibly. So say we all. Asparagus.